1890 English Apocrypha is what we're reading from right now. 1890 English Apocrypha. 1890 English Apocrypha. You're running to me, I'm explaining the entire 1611 Bible from beginning to end as what happened to it and how did you lose track of what it even contained as a single message of telling you to turn it off if it's ever once upon a time been collated or taught incorrectly. And the 1611 Bible, we got to get rid of all of it just for you guys and the Mormons who have some water though. So here, 1890 English Apocrypha, 1611 legend. Turn off at that. Take your 1611 Bible and the verses I explained to you as it needed to be understood. But it wasn't in 1611 for some reason. No big surprise. You guys got dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber, and greater propensity for legend, super construction of legend and myth into the sealed vessel. We're working with the shattered vessel of the 1611. Where'd you get the Quell theory from in this particular one? The Quell theory is a legend of human evolution. And 1859 through the year 2020, having to come up back behind yourselves and do two things at once, which is say, hey, Darwin had a theory. Yes, he did. So turned off like this. Got to get rid of the Bible from 1859 at that point in time to go 1859 to 1890. You had 1023 4004 BC. Well, it was there in 1976. So here in the numerical Bible, we got to make sense out of the name Jehovah of all things for you guys. Got questions called teaching a legend of Jesus on a cross that wasn't there in 27 books that are English legend. Got questions. 6,000 year earth cult on the internet. Get off and go, what year were you not supposed to have that book? And be done at that. Time for some water. Got questions.org cult on the internet. Guys, I helped you out like 6 million dudes. Jehovah. Made the entire everything else up. There's nothing in the Bible but nothing. You can't understand a word of it. It's not supposed to be understood or interpreted. It's a medieval fuck us over and leave us alone at the Bible. And when you do that and you put it out, oh, that's what happened. And it's what happened, and we have 6,000 year cult on the internet in the year 2020, and we got to make. Well, yeah, it's old, and so the geologics of that are there's a 500,000 year cone on Mount Rainier with a 12 million year base, and you're starting to get close to the also kept bad record. Are the White Cliffs over 136 million years old, and after the 4.543 billion years old, like that big old moon rock, or best described as, when you had the Cambrian explosion, pterodactyl on the back of T-Rex swooped down and used to suck up those fossil remains of fleas. Now a life science brain dead idiot over there made from the White Cliffs of Dover, and at some point still not pinpointed in the fossil record. Flea evolved amazingly strong on legs. We have a dumb, immoral, incompetent cult on the internet now to turn off. No, thanks. nail at live science, keeping track of James Asher. Hey, look, they're wrong over there also, but not putting it quite like that. You gotta put it all together and get rid of it both at the same time, guys. And 1859 will make a lot better sense to you thereafter and therefore before. The 4000 BC happened, and so did 5000 BC, and so did 20,000 BC, and we knew about it. And we kept it in Greek and Latin legend, and we told ourselves about it when we did it. And it being Greek and Latin, English legend later, that was all I love. There's the myth of Sisyphus. It was a banging in the head of the rock. We saw that coming. And we get the Bible in print for how long and for what reason? After 6,000 years, just never really made a lot of sense. And we still have it. That's because it's some binding weird. You bought it and you still believe it and you never sniffed it out. James Usher didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, little babies. Wow, he was a medieval weird. 3500 BC, so we had this really unique medieval parable catch up with the cult on the internet in the year 99 before the tape finally caught up with them in the year 2020, and they, after watching them for a year and a half, refused to turn up. No, this man can't be correct, and there's no reality that the earth's old. It can't happen. No, what's even worse is that you guys don't have a fucking clue that the Bible is medieval and valid at gotquestions.org. It was medieval and valid when you got it. Got questions, that cult on the internet who can't turn off and accept reality now. You need some help. You guys have a mental delusional disorder. You have a legitimate, oh my God, what the fuck? Still 6,000? No, that would never happen. Dudes, wow, you're still here. God magically poofed you guys. I got questions.org into Solling cult member extraordinaires of, wow, you have them up in your school systems banging on drums, and you're passing their grade 8 with pictures in the school hallways, and you're not doing anything to correct their homework and making sure it doesn't have something really kind of weird in it, such as a reason to not have the Bible in the pledge in school, a fear of God in the pledge and shit like that. Well, it's because you have this really dumb 6,000-year Earth Bible still is broken at that. It's like, that's why it's not in your schools. That's why George Washington said, keep excrement out of Torah. Well, where do you think you're at? You got the 6,000-year Earth legend on the internet they can't turn off. It's a super wow. Get rid of the Bible and you have the super wow right in the middle. Oh, okay. And then we're done with that. The super wow, 6,000-year Earth. What didn't happen at all? I got questions cult on the internet. Well, let's help you out a little bit. You lost track of how to even think. And notice that you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. And you kept with the same legend. And you're dumb. Hey, I can teach this anyway I want to, just like everyone else. So everyone get rid of it. Jesus, he's a Latin, Greek, English, Latin, Greek, English, Greek, Latin, English legend all the way through. Got up at perfect English version of the Bible. The English, it's never authorized. Stay away from. Burn my toes are cold. God and Moses spoke face to face 2 old times in the 1611 Bible, and he wants you to know that the only way to read the Bible is to go, I wore a hijab sometimes and I'm albino. So God and Moses speaking face to face is a pretty damn fucking important verse all the way through. You can't read the 1611 authorized version without that verse, and all you got is this little put it in your back pocket and compare it to the Gideon Bible, which is broken at the movie Alpha, thrown at the screen. Oh shit! Those kids grew up from great apes, thought that's how they were all hunched over and struggling around and then walking with pride and just stupid little ignorant, stupid little who fell on a narrow ledge. Hey, there to go. Hey, you morons! Ira Glass grew up for a great ape. Ribbit, ribbit. Yeah, fucking right. You ready to clean that one up and do a little 1859? Let's go back in and look at the word evolution. It has the letter V in it. It had the letter V in it. So when you go to the letter V in, it happened to be the letter Hey that showed up there in Google Translate. I'm going to talk back to you through Google Translate. God is saying, you want to take me out of my fucking book, you fucking dipshits, at 6,000s? That's about as dumb as a box of rocks could remain. I'm going to talk to you through Google, and you're so fucking stupid now. What in the fuck? 6,000-year Earth Bible still? That's not anything but a wow. Whoa. How long can you remain that? And what are you going to lose in the meantime as you're, what did I lose? Well, you lost all Earth history in the process of being really, really stupid and making up Earth history along the way. And you got the same fucking thing on both sides. You got a pseudoscience of a pseudoscience to confirm a pseudoscience. And it's a giggle your way out. Giggle your way throughout and wonder why the great apes at the zoo haven't stop throwing their fecal material at you, and you have them handwrite the Bible and see why they don't find ways to teach it from pulpits. And fuck, Jesus never preached a sermon on a mount. You're an immoral retard. What the fuck is the 1611? What the fuck? God and Moses spoke face to face. It's the only verse in the Bible that made any sense. He was wearing a hijab when they didn't tell you that. And I'm Ben David. Welcome to the OTO, where I have to explain to you that you have this immoral incompetent cult on the internet now who can't accept reality, so we got to get rid of the entire Bible. By the way, that had a lot of little nuances having to do with 1946 having felt over one, and 1856 and 1946 having the Dead Sea Scrolls scrap up. And where did this come from? Well, I'm not quite sure. You lost track of God himself in the Dead Sea Scrolls, and he showed up like that. Oh, they don't know I'm in my own book. Leave me the fuck out of it. He's not that. No one's ever seen God, according to John 1:18. I wonder who wrote that. And when that was validated against God and Moses speaking face to face to every version of the Bible, every verse, everything, the confirmation that all English Bibles in print are invalid in English because they're there, and you got to get rid of them all. Just be done. Be done with the Bible. Just be done. Just be done to God. 2 verses in the 1611 you couldn't get rid of properly. You had to get rid of the whole Bible to get rid of them, to get rid of the cult on the internet. God and Moses speaking face to face. He didn't like having a cult on the internet in the year 2020. Now he needs you to get rid of the entire Bible. All of it. All of it. Don't fuck with it anymore, you fucking retards at 6,000-year Earth. Turn off the Bible. Turn off the Bible because you even have it. And take a break. Stop teaching it. Jesus was a Latin Greek legend, and be done. And be done. Because in the year 1666, you had a great plague for 5 days, and in the year 1666, you concluded a 18-month great fire that began in 1665, and in the year 1666, Newton had the apple fall on his head or something like that, and that's a dumb legend. But what's not dumb is that NASA scientists made it to the moon on a powered kite from a Kitty Hawk design is with a dumb 6,000-year cult on the internet in the year 2020. Oh, why do you have a newspaper? Oh. Serious. What good is having a car key at the GM? Who's that? Turn off your TVs. Y'all morons. You'll believe anything. The Bible's medieval and valid in English. You'll believe anything. And Jesus is a medieval invalid English legend. You'll believe anything. You have cult on the internet in the year 2020 with the Bible that expired in 99. Good job, guys. Good job. Got questions or cult on the internet. Been there too long. Get lost. Just get done with you at the Bible at the same time. Oh, fuck. We'll see if we can pull that one off or not. Yeah, well, that would explain the entire Bible being invalid at medieval. Get gone. 1890. After 1890, it was a legend. In 1859, 1890, get rid of you from Apocrypha. Yeah, so that's because Grandpa Seth was burned and he wasn't buried, and it wasn't until the days of Enos, God and Moses spoke face to face, and you didn't know how to read a book at. So Grandpa Seth was burned. Welcome to the OTO. You're in hell, something like that. You guys are really dumb now. You grew old. You grew old with the same medieval legend, the same medieval legend of Jesus, same medieval legend of can't figure it out. Doggy, snakes, stupids, hyoid. Oh, watch out for Josephus. He was a Jewish historian, right? Idiots. Oh, it's your fingers that need to get out of the 1611 Bible because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's a Latin, Greek, English legend. Got questions. Cult on the internet to get lost. Get lost. Go to the YMCA and take long hiatus. Don't teach anymore. Be done with Jesus. Be done with y'all. Be done with the puppet. Church and wrong pops. Bye, Pope, Pop on church from because got questions. That cult doesn't know how to read the Bible. Good job, Pope. Didn't teach him. So we got to teach you. God and Moses spoke face to face. God and Moses spoke face to face. He liked to be next to every verse of the Bible. So that's what John 1:18 told you when you read it that way. God and Moses spoke face to face 2 times to God. Better go check the Dead Sea Scrolls. Okay, am I right over there for Q377? Fully explained. Go to my website, www.7dayscroll.com. Cult on internet. Get lost. Get gone. You're done, guys. Cult on internet. Be done at you or an apocryphal brain deads made from the White Cliffs of Dover. Too dumb to accept reality now. It's really hard to blink you out at past that. You're all in hell. Stay there. And I've been observing you guys for a long enough time. They're all in hell right here. Wow. Why can't you accept reality yet? Got questions. Cult on the internet. Why? I need to know why you can't accept reality. Jesus is a legend. Got questions or cult on the internet. Jesus is a Latin Greek legend. Get off of the internet. Be done at that. And Jesus, you're done with Jesus. You're puff on church and ramen. Goodbye. We loved you over there. But you forgot about Sam Mans and the Bible, an 1859 legend after. And you forgot about Lord Gilvin. You forgot about us coming from a sunspot. And yeah, it happened. And hippopotami happened. Noah Live Science had the brain sucked out. He did write that article. Fuck, kids. You got a cult on the internet. Go take it and throw that fossil remain of a flea of these morons over there. You're doing, don't let them vote about that one. Hey! Cult on the internet, we need your help turning us up over here. Could you teach us by just stopping teaching? We'll do the same. Now, Life Science, would you do that for these guys? Yeah, teach them, hey, we have all of this data that if you had any, like, brain dead, you don't have education systems. Neither of you do. You're all mentally ill morons. You're all in hell. And you all don't have an education system. You're morons, or you wouldn't have the idiocy to keep the Bible in print so long. And take it at that. You're morons. You kept with the same Latin, Greek, English legend that's in English still, and it's still in English. Jehovah. How to get over there? God of Moses speaking face to face, and he didn't like not being in his books. Just welcome to the OTO. That's all I can just keep repeating myself. God and Moses spoke face to face. Whether or not you like it, it's the only verse that worked in the 1611. And God and Moses spoke face to face. You don't know how to read a book. God and Moses spoke face to face. Moses wrote down all of those words. Go to my website. So it's about me. Fuck cult on the internet. A year and a half to accept reality. Holy shit. Got questions or cult on the internet. Why can't you accept reality? Kennewick Man, 9,200 year fossil. You could learn a little bit about Australia. And collapse for Australia. Oh, we've been there for a longest time, along with our volcanoes. How many books were in the 1611? 80. Oh, right on. Thanks. Okay. We were doing it for them, for Australia. OTO, wake on up. Yeah, so you had to make a little bit of thinking through the Cold War here a little bit. Such is how dumb you are now. You're all in hell with the Bible still in print, guys. Get rid of it. You still had it, and you didn't know how to read it, and you done it that. And hey, God and Moses spoke face to face. It's the only verse that worked. You're absolutely beyond done in disrepair at that. You don't have a book at that. You don't have anything but a false legend of a false everything. Yeah. How science can't even know what they're talking about. And at the same time, good questions are cool on the internet. At the same time, it's all at the same time. Everything's at the same time. With you guys there, nothing ever lasts, nothing ever works, nothing could ever remain. And here's the situation with you guys got questions at cult on the internet refusing to accept reality. Your Baptist organizations, everyone with that Bible, they're all these little Chernobyl, we're wrongs also. You're all medievally sealed into the same, got that Bible in print at 6,000. That never happened. Pull that one out. That's the magic in the rabbit of the white hair of the Sam Hansman Festival or something like that. Yeah, the quell theory. What's cabal? There's more reality and hell. Yeah, you're too dumb to even think right now. That's why you have that book. And so idiots. Cult idiots. Got question.org. Cult idiots. You're beyond dumb. Got questions at 6,000 year earth idiot. Dumb. Beyond dumb. It's no longer funny. It's not even cute. It's beyond stupid, and it's beyond you are immoral and incompetent. You are the most stupid, immoral idiot. 6,000 years never happened. You're a stupid, immoral retard. Got questions. Stupid, immoral, incompetentville. You are a beyond idiot. Stupid, dumb, idiot. Stupid, immoral, incompetent retard. Got questions. Jesus is the fucking immoral retard. Got questions. Idiot, fucking immoral retard. You are a stupid fucking retard. Gotquestions.org, immoral, incompetent retardville. Immoral retard. Got questions. Stupidest, most immoral. 6,000 years never happened. Stupid, immoral retards. Medieval stupidity on this internet in the year 2020 with a stupid immoral retard like that. Turn off, you stupid idiots. It's not even fucking funny. You are beyond disrepair. You are totally fucking gone. You have nothing in your brains. You are the stupidest, most fucking idiotic, stupid, immoral, retarded, fucking stupid, idiot, fucking stupid, immoral, retard use of technology. You are the most fucking stupid, idiotic, fucking stupid, immoral, retard, stupid, immoral, retard internet cult got questions. Immoral, retardville, idiotville, 6,000 years never happened. Immoral, stupidville. What else could you expect for a little cleanup at the end of reality? You never had it. 1611. You never knew how to read a book. Gotta get rid of you and the Bible at the same time. You're so fucking dumb, shit, dumb, immoral. Jesus never happened. It was a 1611 legend in English. The retards. Six never happened. You don't have a brain cell. The idiot retard. 6,000 years never happened. You believe anything, you moron. Get the fuck off the internet, you stupid immoral retard. Get the fuck off. Get the fuck up, you moral retard, stupid idiot. Can't accept anything. Get rid of you to see what's here. Nothing's here because you're here. Immoral retard bill. Nothing's on the internet but immoral retard bills everywhere. They've got questions right over there. They're too dumb to accept reality. Anything in print. You're too dumb to use your data. Wow, you think God magically poofed 6,000 years ago? Wow, you think NASA is incorrect? Wow, NASA, what the fuck is wrong with you fucking dipshits on this internet? You're all too dumb for the technology, your own fucking computers. You don't have brain cells. You're all too dumb for the Bible. All of you. Because you have dumb, immoral, incompetent cults on the internet. Too dumb for the Bible. 6,000 years never happened. You have a cult on the internet. Too dumb to accept reality. Watch them fade out. Newspaper article. Oh, yeah, we kind of knew the earth wasn't going to remain forever. Broke. 6,000 year broke. Oh, that was an immoral, incompetent. Fucking let's keep the Renaissance era closed and the Dark Age open at the same time and not figure out how to think our way around a puzzle like Tetris and get amazed when we play a deck of cards or something stupid like that. We'll play some tarot later. You fucking stupid idiots. You believe anything. You have a Bible in print, you'll believe any fucking thing, you 6,000 year idiots, morons, cult on the internet. You're just a cult to turn off that you'll believe anything anyway. Get lost. You don't need to be here any longer teaching a legend. You're a moron. We don't need you. Got questions that were cult on the internet. Get lost. Get the fuck off of the internet. Get the fuck off, you immoral retards. The earth's never been. You follow the legend. be done with the Bible at that. 1611, but legend in 1650 thereafter. How do we turn this into that 6,000 year exposition of Jesus on the cross? How do we fuck it all up like that? It's 1611. It's too hard for you. It's too hard for you, but you fucked it all up with the legend of Jesus. Told on yourself. He told you get me off of the cross, you idiots. It's a simple Kabbalistic parable, a really simple one, you morons. Idiots. Really, now you have these girls poking themselves in their third eye. Ah, watching them like, oh! Exhibiting the Kabbalistic cross with the K. It's the cute thing. Poking, watching the Holy Spirit beat the living shit out of the cult members that got questions about Stupidville over there. Oh, I'm teaching from Agro. And when Richard Dawkins was reading from On the Origin of the Species, I don't know which publication, but it was probably about this. It had a picture of Darwin on the cover. I do think I don't really give a shit. I'm watching the Holy Spirit go, why? When we compare, he didn't compare a thing. But how it could remain seen how stupid at reading from Darwin when we don't know how to compare anything. Like a cult on the internet who can't turn off that 6,000 year Earth legend. And Dawkins reading from Darwinian theory of legend of origin after the year 1859. You got a 6,000 year Earth legend cult on the internet you can't turn off, and they've got a 6,000 year legend Bible from 1611 you can't keep track of. So you lost it all, and the Mormons had it and lost it, and you're all just stupid now. The Bible and Frank, get rid of it, and you'll all of a sudden wake up. Welcome to the OTO. I did you a favor. Yeah. It is. Get rid of the Bible, you morons. Get rid of it. It's always been a legend. English, Latin, fuck you over in Greek, it came from somewhere. So we made up a legend in the book that was made up as a legend, as a legend that we bounced around like that. It's kind of hard to turn off at anything less than that by taking God out of the interpretation. Oh shit, we better go back to 1859. No. Up to then, practically the whole world accepted the bullshit that there's only one way to read the Bible, and that's to be wrong about it. God magically proved them 6,000 years ago. So that the Bible is still in print in the year 2020 is a better way to begin a medieval wonderment of why do you still have it at a simple shrug of your shoulders, and you're not sure why you never thought of it that way because you weren't supposed to be caught up at, and you don't like to think of it. Religion is too hard for you, so get rid of the Bible with that. And you have cult on the internet too dumb to accept reality, and you just be done with religion. Just be done. Stop pulpit preaching. No more pulpit preaching. It's the most immoral and incompetent use of scripture you could ever use. Stop pulpit preaching. Be done with that. Be done with it because the Sermon on the Mount was a medieval legend and you bought it. Be done with it because that's why you all banter about nothing. Be done with it. The Sermon on the Mount is a medieval legend. Be done with the Bible at the Sermon on the Mount is a medieval legend. You took God out of the story. That became really dumb after that. Can't believe a word you say either. John 1:18 doesn't say that no one has ever seen God. It says use me as pull me out of print out because of gotquestions.org cult on the internet. That's what it meant. John 1:18 fully exposited with the Latin Greek legend and elsewhere that made you little. How could you be so eyes wide blind running into the year 2020 with the cult on the internet from 99 and you're still there? You haven't come up with enough people willing to say, I have something right here that came back and it's for real this time. Australia, you want to be counted in this or not? Australian Aboriginal, are you for real now? You're going to stand up and be counted? Or are we doing some tribal arrangement with toteming? We almost have to totem out the entire Bible around magpie, crow, and raven, or something like that. In order to seek God, it was right there where his job. He was doing this from the Matterhorn, where you're too dumb to take a peek and accept reality as you're watching the C-17 unload bombs over there, and it was kind of cool. Calling that evolution. Pretty shameful. Evolution is a joke. Evolution isn't a paradigm of, we're not going to keep track of anything either. Such as becoming greasier, slimier, and more contorted, and all Neolithic hunched overs. You're all mentally ill, walking around like this from 7 years of age. One was no, rather than standing up like a George Washington and having a lip stab. You got a cult on the internet preaching from a hagboard. I'm a good push is a cult on the internet. Gotta get rid of the Bible because you're there. The whole thing, there's never been 6,000 years. Dudes, never, ever, never once, guys. Never once. It's never been 6,000. Got questions or cult on the internet. Get off. Close because it's never been 6,000. Be done with that. You've always been too dumb to accept reality and you just get dead. Go to the why of that. Gotquestions.org cult on the internet. You've always been too 16th century dumb to accept reality. It's all of you. 7.7 billion of you, according to the dumb, are too dumb to accept reality, and the reality is the ruler of the universe, master of all masters, of Father, mercy and forgiveness. He was talking about me in the Zohar. Come back and take me out. Jesus is the false Messiah. Jesus himself, the 1,000-year wandering rabbi. Yeah, and he lived 930 years. He's an albino. I'm not a horn. I'm 6,000 years away from Seth in that story. You'd know that one if you were looking for me to come flip you up from the Matterhorn. But God already did that. And when you were flying the B-17 over and around, I wonder if that's all down there and if they'll ever come out of that. Fuck. Age of the Alps 770. Are you sure about that now? Yeah, we're kind of sure that it's a little bit older than that. Actually, it used to be the same age as the Grand Canyon when it was once upon a time kissing at the top, and it was really hot. Once upon a time, and the sun was right here at the mountain before the Matterhorn was flipping you up like that. if you can't take care of the earth because you don't know the age of it, because you have a false religion that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's really, really kind of a jumbled mess where it's all broken and shattered, and you're part of the shattered vessel thing. Called you have the quote theory, you have Kabbalah, you have that questionable content 1611 Bible. Still, get rid of it at that. You still had it. You couldn't figure it out as a 1611 legend. Get rid of it at that. You got over there. Get wrong at that. Oops. And you kept going with it elsewhere. Hey, we still don't know how to use this one verse, and better go back to it and fix it at that, and just leave it at that. Leave it at that one verse, and we don't have to think about anything else. It said there was a hidden plan. That's why get rid of it. Go to my website. Seventh angel scroll. It was a simple one on, one off. Everything go out with the every Bible and print go. I once had the brain fart to think I had part of this, and I'm out here now. Part of the fish nose of a fish being scaled, ripped out from the body of. Where am I thinking? I'm seeing the Matterhorn is flipping you off, but that's not it. I got questions. I called. You are obstinate cult on the internet. You're a bunch of morons now. What in the fuck? Pastor of Bible Church in Toppenish, Washington, Indian Reservation, Kennewick Man, 9,200-year-old fossil remain too dumb to teach the Bible. Too immoral, stupid to teach the Bible. Local Bible church, too dumb, immoral, stupid to teach the Bible with legend of Jesus. Too dumb and immoral, fat, dumb, and bald, stupid. Just idiots. You're all like pee on yourselves 1-year-olds with the. I don't know what to mean for you idiots who preach a sermon from that 1611 invalid. Jesus is a 1611 legend. Turn off at that. From there, the Bible made sense. How'd you get wrong in 1650? Well, you kept a book without a book, and you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about back then anyway, so you're done with that. And be done with that. Be done just, we're done because we're done. And there was a man, medieval era, time stamping up. Wow, you get that book for that long without thinking your way around it by not knowing how to get rid of it and turning it off at even having it. I like the way that sounds. You see, there's nothing in here, but there's that story that God's right there, but you don't know how to believe it. And there's that we have to get rid of the because God and Moses were speaking face to face. Welcome to the OTO. Goodbye, so long. Meaning life at 42 or something like that. And you made it to the moon on powered kite. NASA, way to go. With an 1859 theory of wahoos. And you can't figure out what year it is. The theory of origin of what? Morons willing to follow a legend, get rid of the Bible at all because in 1859 you had a theory of origin that put you with animals. Do that and turn it off at that. Oh, we had that in 1859. We also had a 1023, 4043 BC legend, and we're all done at that because there's 200 of those from the 16th century. Oh, we're all done with the booking shawl at 1859. Yeah, you followed the legend all the way up through that. 1859, turn off that. It's all morally government cult now on the internet in 2020. Started up in 99, shouldn't have been there. No one knew how to turn them off yet, but we all kind of giggled that you were there. We didn't talk about you that much. We had better things to do. Like fix the internet because you were there on it, breaking it, and still here. Can't turn off now. And when we had the .com bubble, you guys remember that when you were all magic with furries? May God sprinkles some magic fairy dust on you. That generation, the Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z. Buzz light years thereafter. Where did it all go? Where did lost in time, lost in space? It's all just out there in this nether. You followed the wrong theory. Oh, medieval medieval Bible, medieval legend of can't read it. Medieval don't know what to do about it. So very short after Crawford Raid, I'm sure that happened. 1859. In the year 2020, you even evolved already. You're so dumb now. So here, turn off legend with the cult on the internet with the legend that can't turn it off because you can't figure anything out. Like what year is it to turn off a cult on the internet? Oh, it's the year that you finally get them to bow down and acknowledge, wow, we didn't grow up from a great ape, neither did you, and so something else must happen elsewhere, which would be that one. James Usher broke the internet in '99. Just blame him, man. We got that cult on the internet taken care of on there. Yeah, he called on the internet. The 16th century called on the internet in '99. It's his fault. Give it all to him. Wow, keeping a legend of Jesus that long. Holy fuck! Can't figure it out and turn off a cult on the internet at that. We're done with the Bible. No such thing as an exposition. You made it all up after that. How long are you going to keep that thing broke and invalid in English? Oh, you still have it in English, so get rid of it at that. And you're done at that. You got questions that cult on the internet. Turn off that because you had Jesus in the legend of itself and get rid of him at that and put God at Moses speaking face to face everywhere because it's the only verse in the Bible that made any sense. And you're a moron after that. Medieval time stamping. Cult to turn off on the internet, guys. Medieval time stamping. Do that in Facebook or something like that. YouTube. Seems kind of nice. By the way, you're an immoral retard now. You're an idiot. You guys need to get off of the internet. Be done at being wrong. Show to the world that you can accept reality at once and be done at that. There's nothing in the Bible that you can't do that. It's a legend that came from the Jews broke somehow. Leave it at that. The construction of Torah and the consequence of their history just explained itself that you're even here. And you can't turn off it accepting reality as it presents to you to help yourselves and so you're repeating the same. You're caught in the conundrum of you're all in hell, and you're all suffering through the same diagnosable, treatable diagnoses of you have a delusional disorder with that Bible still in print. The Bible itself is causing a worldwide ambulatory delusional disorder in the year 2020. Anywhere it's at, it's invalid in print and being taught from memory on a keychain. God for God to love the world that sent his only begotten Son. Yeah, just like that. Jesus is a Latin, Greek, English legend. Cult on the internet. Turn off with that. Go help him turn off. Go help. Go. YouTube, Facebook, whoever's. Yeah, you want to learn a little bit and try to correct a little bit of reality and accept a little reality. It's your Bible. Get rid of it. And you'll never know what year it is until you get rid of it. Stop teaching the legend of Jesus. You'll never know what year it is. Nothing will ever come true until you do that. Would I lie to you? I've got a mark right there. No, it wouldn't. Jesus would. Jesus actually was a nefarious little retard. Also, he was cool. I'd leave him alone because Yeshua the Messiah ben Yosef, he was a spitefully little retard, and I'd leave him the fuck alone. Just know that tell him and told you to get over it. And, you having that Bible in print's just too dumb right now. You can't have it. There's nothing in the Bible but to get rid of me. Necessity. Well, that entire thing, not just one, not two words, but you added the song and it's been invalid ever from before and always. 6,000-year Earth cult still. It was invalid to begin with. All of it. Your exposition was your invalid understanding of the story itself. How long were you going to keep it at that? And you couldn't even, this is too dumb of a story to keep Ness at that. And I can't make sense of that like that either. And so, it's just, you have to get rid of the Middle Ages to get rid of the Bible and say what year it is now. Year's 2020, go with that. And be done with the Bible because God's in it and you didn't know how to read it. Jesus gave you a book you didn't know how to read. If you got questions that cult on the internet, Jesus gave you a book. Jesus, wake up. Give us a book. United States, you got a book you can't read. Get rid of the Bible in the United States for the United States. Sit comfortably at that. That's what God wanted. And it'll all make a lot better sense after that. God doesn't want you. He doesn't want you to have that book. You have every word in the wrong. If you're not willing to see God in it and keep it as a 6,000-year legend, with the red letter legend of Jesus himself as a Latin, Greek, English legend, gotquestions.org, cult on the internet, turn off ads, turn off your church systems, turn off your Pope, turn off everything because Trinity College needed to collapse at the beginning and because they're still here. Do you not know what year it is, guys? It's year 2020. See where you're at. You still have your church systems. Why? After you permitted that? For how long? How long are you going to permit 6,000 years to remain over watching you refuse to leave? Jesus is a legend, got questions, not cult on the internet. Jesus is a legend, got questions, not cult on the internet. All your church systems are cults. Duh. Jesus is a legend. English Bible be legend. Got questions, I had the Bible in print too long. It's 6,000 years, makes some sense out of it. Jesus gave you a book that you couldn't read. Things like that. Too hard for you. God and Moses spoke face to face. Your obstinate refusal to accept reality has put it into this situation. Oh shit, I had to chase the 1890 Bible all the way through 1859 legend, find a way to turn you off at the Bible in print, and get rid of it because I'm 6 million into getting the Bible in print, and there's only 2 verses in it you got to get rid of it for. River, grade ape, 1859, followed the legend thereafter. And you evolved. Got questions that cult on the internet with the theory of when you didn't know how to compare by being so dumb to even try. Turn off at having legend. Got questions that cult on the internet. You're in a more retard now. You went way beyond its prime. The 80s was like, okay, get rid of me because of, and you couldn't see through the smoke screen of the shit on your own fucking Those are you're such a moral retards. You got logical proof that you're teaching a legend of Jesus. We'll keep using this and making it worse. That's all you know how to do. Jesus himself being a Latin, Greek, English legend, and you're no moral return now. Making it worse because the 27 books is only this big. It's tiny. So it's a lame, little, teeny 27 books of the King James Version of the Bible that you don't know how to read. With God and accept reality through the 1611 Bible. There's only two verses in the Bible that had to not be touched, and now we have to get the entire Bible out of print because you don't know how to read in the Bible. Good Christians and cult on the internet still here. Get rid of the whole Bible because got questions out or cult on the internet ministry doesn't know how to read anything and accept reality, which is God and Moses spoke face to face in their book that they say didn't happen. Well, we're contending that the Earth wasn't magically proved 6,000 years ago, that we have plenty of data to suppress that, so we need to get rid of that and let you know that you're just dumb. And you're following a legend of a false messiah. And NASA made it to the moon on power. Okay, would I lie to you? Do you like that? Yeah, would I lie to you about Jesus? It was Barabbas who was on the cross. Jesus lied to you. I didn't. Barabbas is like, that hurt. Oh, pierce like this, and you got Jesus up like that. Barabbas is on that 1611 cross, and it's not Jesus. He never died for anyone. He was a wandering Jew. He was a wandering rabbi. He was a square little fucktard like Moses was. I'm not going to let them know that God was in the Bible. Don't even tell them how to read the Bible. So he just moved the transport of the Dead Sea Scrolls out of the second temple. Left y'all in hell and too dumb with the Bible now. You still have it in print in the year 2020. Dead Sea Scroll fragment 4K377. Go to my website. I'll make sense out of it there better. You don't have a book. Got questions that cult on the internet. You don't have it. You have a false. You're a turn off at. There's nothing in the Bible because of that. I'm pretty disappointed in you. You're too dumb. Too dumb now after observing you for a year and a half. I'll waste my time. You're really dumb, immoral, and confident cult now. Good questions that cult on the internet. But now we got to get rid of the entire Bible. You're so dumb that it's not even cute. Everyone has to pray to my dog because you're so dumb and immoral, stupid with that Bible in print still. Too dumb for the Bible. You got to pray to my dog now. Too dumb because you have the 1611 Bible still, and you can't turn it off at that. Turned it off at 1611 because that's when you never knew anything, and they made it over there in 1890. Leave it at that. And 1859 legend before, 1859 legend thereafter. Got questions that are moral and incompetent cult on the internet. Why don't you get lost? The 1859 legends, 1890 legend thereafter. Get up. It's all explained at that. There's nothing to exposit aside from the 1890, and you're done. The apocrypha shot. The 1859 legend. Get off the internet. 1859. You shouldn't have been there. 99. I'm not lying to you. You're just stupid. Not even joking. You're so dumb now. It's not even cute. Reading your stupid bullshit. It's you're going with the same bullshit legend, of Jesus, same bullshit legend without God, same bullshit legend. We can keep this thing on at 6,000 years and we'll keep going with it, but it's a dumb and moral retardation of the Bible itself. It's always been a dumb medieval and moral retardation of the Bible that you keep it there. Utilized James Usher himself and Isaac Newton and the other 200 people have tried It's a funny thing that you keep doing that. Who came up with that one and why? You can't count back on your great eight fingers to avoid the theory of evolution of all things. That's because they analyze it and they're pretty dumb now. Just turn them off. That's you all need a theory of evolution, guys. Yeah, okay, we'll take it that you had a point of all Earth history on that, and that you evolved. You evolved, yeah. Pull up on the great ape fingernails and toes and count how many times in the Bible you got verse wrong. And bah, you're all really dumb if you fell for that one. You've heard of those who broke the Sabbath, they shall be changed into digested apes. How do you accept the 9/11 jihad? Okay, we just took care of it. You've heard of those who broke the Sabbath, they shall be changed into the detested apes. Again, as a lesson for the righteous on Saturday. Shabbat shalom. Whack! I heard last year fired at that. Jew on the internet. He doesn't know what year it is now. Get rid of the Bible app because he's there. The Bible being Jewish legend and all of that in English. I'm kind of tired and it is kind of late. But the cult on the internet get lost. Cult on the internet get gone. Cult on the internet be bye bye. You've always been wrong. Be good at just accepting reality. Now you've just never been able to. So collapse as a cult and be done at that. Cult on the internet, it's be gone. Cult on the internet get lost. Cult on the gutquestions.org. Cult on the internet. The earth has never been 6,000 years of age. I already explained that. The earth has never been swelled up from 24-hour day to from there you go swelled up to become 24-hour day from 1 hour a day with Pangea right there. Genesis 199. You're too dumb to think. If you need to know how long it took you to, I need to know when to collapse. It was yesterday. You shouldn't have been born. Literally, God masturbated on the ground and he accidentally got you. I've told you that before. But you still haven't figured out reality and how I'm right. And I still haven't figured out why you can't accept reality. Got questions on delusional disorder at gotquestions.org. Delusional disorder time. Delusional disorder stupidity. 6,000 year stupid. Well, you're gonna keep with the same stupid delusional disorder. Legend and myth of creationism. This is dumb and stupid as you can figure it out. 1859 legend after and before you loved it, it got worse. Pretty more disappointing, stupid cult on the internet today. Too dumb to accept reality now. They doesn't like a theory from 1859. Too hard for them to read a book. They were never taught how to think about the Bible. Oh, take it out that it even exists. All of them in print for 2 verses. You tell me that. There's nothing in the Bible but get rid of that because God's not in it until you put him back in it. Whoa. Welcome to the 6 and 7 books of Moses. Meaning life is 42. I like that one. Remember that? From Nice and Accurate Prophecies, Agnes Netter, which came to mind. Yeah. Why would you think about the legend without noticing all Earth history? You didn't know anything. Got questions that cult on the internet. Wow, you lost at that. How dumb are you going to remain? Well, we're not dumb enough to permit you to continue to ignore all reality. You have what's called a delusional disorder. Working in a cult on the internet, you're too dumb to accept reality now. And for some reason, I got Christians.cult.org are just too dumb to accept reality now. Specifically, Puff on Pope, get rid of him. Do it. I'm one of retards with book you don't know how to read. Get over it and go to the work. Got questions, not stupid, immoral, incompetent, Colville. What does help you guys out? Are you too stupid for help? Even the same dumb, stupid, immoral, incompetent 6,000-year legend that's not already been figured out, but nobody wants to admit it. So NASA's probably not in agreement, but yeah, until they run across me, guys, you're all in hell with this cult on the internet, guys. I mean, GM, General Motor plant. Y'all grew up from Reed Apes. Are you sure about that? Why did you turn off at that? You have COVID-19. Go to my website where I redeem the entire 1611 Bible and explain it to you as a medieval legend. Timestamped. Medieval. 1611 legend. English. Done. Right questions that cult on the internet. 1650 misinterpreted. It's never been valid. Why would they think that way about it? In order to explain all the legends and myth about the else's. GotQuestions.org. Get off of the internet and collapses a cult. Guys, get lost. You need to be done. Be done with Bible. Be done with the legend of Jesus. Be done. Be done teaching legend of anything. Be done with your churches. Be done. GotQuestions.org. Cult on the internet. You're worthless. You're as gullible and dumb as and moral stupid as you are. Think that book could contain a story such as that and not mean the other stuff you say it doesn't mean? Revelation 16 verse 17. Go to my website. We're done with that. English, Latin, Greek legend. Got questions that cult on the internet. Get lost. English, Latin, Greek legend. Got questions that cult on the internet. Get rid of the Bible and get lost. We'll help you. We'll do that with you. For you to do this in 6 7 years, explain it like that. God and Moses spoke face to face 2 times. He did not like not being in his book. Welcome to the OTO. Get out of that. Oh yeah, that's working on that. Every what the book Ecclesiasticus say, something like that. God was so well known. Adam was 450 pounds when Eve was. She was about 450 when Adam was 500. Too big to suck his cock. Too fat to even give him a good blowjob. Little dinky, little white albino dinky. I don't know. I've ended up giving birth to Grandpa Seth somehow on accident. I'm not too sure why. I'm sure her Eve had said it in the book. But you're too dumb and immoral to accept that the book is for real now. And you say it is at 6,000 years magically poof to happen. Had to happen so we don't have to take care of the theory of evolution in 1859, but rather be turned off as an immoral and common cult to follow a legend from 1859 through to the year 2020 with 1023, 4004 BC, beside 3760 and 4000 BC, and 200 others. Medieval 16th century turn off. That's 1611 is still 1611. 1611 is still too hard for you. Get back to the 1611, get off the internet, go back to the approved. Go to my website, it's the only approved version of it. Was it approved? Well, it had 80 books in it. It's your fingers that don't belong in the Bible, it's 66 books. So for a year and a half, explaining to you morons that the Earth's never been 6,000 years of age, we now have to get rid of the Bible. You're so dumb. Not even joking. Got questions I called on the internet. Not even joking. An hour and 10 minutes, so I'll probably go to bed now. We got to get rid of the Bible for your moral incompetency to do it yourselves. You're too dumb to even sniff out the Bible and figure out where it was wrong at. This is every word of it. Having it in print. After it got sniffed out for having a magic proofing of October 23, 4004 BC also didn't happen. I can't turn off a cult of that. It's actually dumb to accept reality now. We approximately think that this was anything better than an English legend. I can't keep track of very well. I got out when the Pope's book didn't have it in it, and he went for Darwinian theory and didn't do anything for you. You're all too dumb for the Bible now with that great apism, and you grew up from great apes. It happened. It really did. God magically poofed it. And he sprinkled some magic fairy dust on the ground and got all of you great ape furries. You grew up in the Silicon Valley playing Dungeons and Dragons, and rather than taking care of the 1859 theory, you did it. Guys, remember your furries now. All of you. Remember, I watched you guys mating with stuffed animals. That was pretty cute. They were big, huh? Oh my gosh, like that. Yeah, I had my Spark Station also. Yeah. Fuck. You're so dumb now. You don't even know what year it's not. Well, it's not the year to have the Bible still in print. Especially after breaking the internet in 99 when you were there and it was broken already, so we fixed it and you're still here. Can't get rid of you yet. What the fuck? No, you broke the internet in 99, got questions not called by you and being there, got questions not called on the internet. You broke the internet, but got questions or called on the internet. You broke the internet in 99 and that's why you got 9/11. Your questions that were called on the internet or turn off. That's because you don't know how to read the 1611 Bible. That's why we got 99. Pretty boring backwards. Hindsight's always 20/20 when you think about what happened because you didn't take care of this when you could. Sitting there with that apocryphal Bible and so, oh yeah. My burger fire. I'm bored talking about the Bible. It's pretty easy once you handwrite all of it and you notice that the earth has never once upon a time been 6,000 years. But however, when God began to create and created the heaven and the earth, you thought it meant something else about that. And you took God out of the Bible, Deuteronomy 34:10. This one that said, I'm face to face, what did that actually mean? As friends or not? Who wrote that? And then over there into Exodus 33:11, God and Moses spoke face to face as friends. We're done after that because the rest is a medieval legend and we can't have anything in print because of that. Just get rid of the Bible because you even don't know that. And you didn't know that's how you got out of the Bible and 6,000 year legend at the same time. That getting rid of the 1611 at the same time. You can read it because of why? Because idiots with the Bible thought God magically proved on earth and they don't have to clean up. Getting the Bible out of print, too dumb to close their churches at. Gotta use the Bible to get you to collapse. Always been too dumb to have it. It's always been a legend. Always been English. Dumb, stupid language to keep it in, by the way. You guys are dumb. You believe in me too. Too dumb for the Bible. I wouldn't lie to you. But I got some nice beachfront property in where Arizona or something. Where is there not beach? I don't know. I get my roots on Route 66. Kurt Cobain blew his head off because Mormon missionaries didn't suck his toes and say, "Hey, are you the man who sold the world? We got a cult on the internet. Help us turn them off." But he didn't know how to do anything but play his sad, woeful songs of, "Oh, we have a cult on the internet. The man who sold the world. Well, I'll sing about him in my own woeful way. B.B. King, you're fired." You guys are such idiots now. You get that Bible in print for how long? Wow, it's 6,000. Why'd you do that? Why? Why? We can't have that like that for that long. It's always been broken that. 16th century went kaplap. Okay, time for me to go to bed. I'm not lying to you. You got a medieval legend. You got a cult on the internet. You can accept reality. Now it's gonna bang after that to help them turn off. Go over to gotquestions.org. Cult on the internet ministerial. We're too dumb to accept reality group. Too dumb to accept reality because God magically poofed it and they got a book in print. We gotta get rid of now. And we can't even talk about it. We just have to do it and just do it and do it and get rid of the Bible because he got it. And they say God's not in it and they don't know how to read it. So that's it. We're all in hell. Get rid of the Bible. We're all in hell. Get rid of the Bible. We're all in hell with it. Get rid of the Bible because you don't know how to read it. Get rid of the 1611 Bible and collapse your churches at that. And be done. Because of who? Everyone. You have the Bible in print still, you morons. Get rid of it. You have the Wikipedian Bible, you have the Wikisource Bible, you have the you should have read your Mott's Gravestone Bible or something like that. Be like the Grateful Dead. Way to go. I need a Scooby-Doo. I need you, Scooby-Doo. Where are you? We need a little help here. Got a cult on the internet that can't think their way around a 16th century legend Scooby-Doo. You can't help them because where are you, Scooby-Doo? We needed you back then, but you forgot. They never talked about it on Scooby-Doo. Why not? I watched that every time I could and never talked about it. But they had plenty of other things when I got home from school. And I sat there. It was from 10 to 12 years ago. It's every Bible verse that I've been handwriting in the Bible ever since. October 23 doesn't fit in this 1986 Britannica anywhere. They had a little segment on James Usher. Who's that? Yeah, that was way back when. They're not going to keep track of anything unless it's just one the medieval whirlwind law. We're going to keep a legend after that. A 6,000-year legend after that. And you follow the 6,000-year Earth legend. Got questions that cult on the internet. Get lost at that. Get rid of your Bible because of it. Okay, finally, do it. Do it and try to do something you can do. Oh, like get lost. Get lost, cult on the internet. We don't want to be done with you. I want to go to sleep. Get lost, cult on the internet. Get lost. It's a newspaper article that you need to get going. You're mentally ill because you have the Bible still. Get lost.